What are we doing today, man?
We're gonna see a movie, a musical. I'm a fan of musicals. I don't know if musicals are fans of me.
Only thing we heard was that mashup with Lin-Manuel Miranda, where it was Story of Tonight and like Found. We just went to the local unspecified store that sells video games and comic books. And bought the homie some birthday presents. What do you think? What do you expect? What if it's actually a good movie? But he's just a really old-looking dude.
He's just an old-looking dude.
But it's an excellent film.
It's gonna be a intense movie.
It's gonna be a movie for sad niggas. I just know Danny B hates this musical, and she's boycotting it. She doesn't want to see this ever.
Well, sorry, Danny B.
I've seen people compare it to what's that thing, that musical that Danny B loves? The one with Michael in the bathroom, something. It's about like they're set in high school, but it's like different. I've seen it compared to that musical. It could be Flames, dude. And we're at your job too.
Oh no, don't talk about my job across from it.
You've literally worn your work shirts in the videos before.
I don't care. What if our fans can't read?
I have no preconceptions. I just know the trailer was a 47-year-old man playing a sophomore in high school. It was an old nigga. He was grown. He was seasoned. Michael in the bathroom. Michael in the bath. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. And it is from Be More Chill. Dude.
That movie.
What did...
That was the whitest thing I ever seen in my life.
This movie could all be summed up as white peopling, basically. Well, our fan base is all theater hoes, so we don't even need to tell you the plot, but let me give you a quick rundown of the things I witnessed watching this. So, the most awkward, nervous 30-year-old playing a senior in high school is like, I don't have no friends. And then a nigga commits suicide, and he's like, you know what? I was his best friend, and I'm gonna smash his sister. And that's the plot of this movie, man. That's the entire plot of this movie. I will say, it's not as bad as what the internet was saying. I've seen movies way worse than this.
Oh, that is true.
I'd give it like a 50%. Because it's there. It's not that bad.
I say 50. It's a level 50 because there's a lot wrong, and I say, with the music, I say the songs are pretty good.
Oh yeah, let's start with the good of this movie. The singing, Ben Platt, that's his name, the 30-year-old playing a high school kid.
Mm-hmm.
He was excellent, for real.
The acting was great, too.
Oh yeah, his shaking, I'm 30, I'm 30, I'm 30, just
his
shaking.
30-year-old bones just shaking and all of that.
What's the moral of this story?
Don't lie!
No, baby, no, don't lie.
I'm glad that the ending was not like, you know what? I know you faked being my brother's best friend, but I'm gonna smash you even though you're 30 years old and I'm a 15-year-old.
Jesus.
I'm glad that it didn't all get better for him.
The school hated him.
I was like, good. They need to hate you forever. But man, this was not a good movie. But honestly, was it that bad? No. Was it the worst musical we've seen? No.
Honestly, no.
It was dude, this was just an average movie. It was directed by the nigga that wrote The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
And the cinematography was pretty good too. Like the shots, I think it was okay. Compared to like other things we've seen, we can say a lot. It was straightforward.
That was a sad nigga anthem. That was actually I really liked the way how like they were all like, I will have no requiem tonight, but it was like all from the different perspectives, like the father, like he was trash, and the sister, like, he stole my money, and the mother just like he was a bright, beautiful boy, best friends with this 30-year-old man called Ben Platt, and like it was like that was good, like, and like the harmonies, like, I will have no requiem tonight, you will be found. That when he was on stage fumbling, just like, I'm 30, fumbling, he couldn't deliver a speech, and then he just sings on stage and gives his speech about how, like, you will be found, especially if you're 30 and you're at a high school. Somehow they all heard him even though we didn't have a microphone.
That was a good song too.
You will be found.
that casting choice. What do you think about that? Out of everybody else except the 30-year-old.
Yeah, the mother's acting was really good. Both mothers.
Both mothers.
You got Amy Adams in there. I don't understand how, if say like you're a depressed person and you're feeling suicidal, I don't think if you watch this you would feel good about this.
No, because it's all...
It's schemes. It's trickery.
Scheming, lying, and all of this. How is lying going to make you feel better? You have to tell the truth.
He was going too deep with the lies. He was creative. He was all in there. We were going through the trees. Take a scoop. Oh yeah.
Take a scoop out of me.
Ben Platt is a really good singer, but I hate like the forceful like how he's trying to appear nervous. Like he'll say a note. Like he'll like add that like awkward quiver. Like I am so awkward. I can't even do it. Like because I can't. It's like you have to be a lame nigga to produce that sound. He is an excellent singer. He's got the blue-eyed soul to him in his 30 years of age in life. Another thing I don't like, but I understand, is like the cry singing. Like you know when they're like,
singing. It's hard to understand.
Like they'll be like, my voice is breaking and I'm crying. Like they're hitting the notes, but they're doing that like I'm so sorry. Like I'm like I only like it if it comes off as natural. Yeah. Like when I'm listening to the emo music, and like there's a song by My Chemical Romance called Early Sunsets over Monroeville, and in the last like minute, he's just falling apart in the studio. And it sounds natural, but when these theater niggas do it, it sounds like, all right, let's do the cry part. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
But this movie, it was not that bad. Will I ever watch this again? No. Will I listen to some songs off the soundtrack? Maybe.
Interesting how, I don't know, how soft the soundtrack was. Like the orchestra, the music itself.
it was like if John Mayer put this together, because it was. That acoustic guitar was in there. It was like...
First part is that plot. The plot is so weird.
It's weird, man.
For a movie. Not in... Just the fact that you're just in the executive room. You're like, what? How is this going to appeal to people? It comes off as just very selfish. Hard to relate because
we're not white boys.
We ain't white.
This is not a life that we have ever lived.
Who has ever done something like that? It sounds like a sociopath.
Every move this guy was making was psychotic. Oh yeah, when we were watching this movie, there was like it was us alone in the theater, and then a 70-year-old man
singing
that knew
along.
every word, every song. He was having the time of his life.
Yes.
So I'm glad he got to
enjoy it, but that is a weird movie to enjoy.
Take away the like everything else. Like if you this was like watching a very musical episode of 13 Reasons Why.
Yes.
Like it was the same camera angles, the same type of acting. No one was really a bad actor in this. It was just like, honestly, I think if you like the original play, which I've never seen, I feel like you would like this.
Yeah.
Because it was just a good movie. Like, the transitions from talking to singing was always awkward.
Yeah.
It was weird.
It felt like a throwback film. I've seen movies like that where they're talking like this, just like, yo, awesome, how's it going today? I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. It hurts when you cry and I cry.
They'd be in, like, say there's only one person singing, everyone else is just like awkwardly sitting there, like
nodding.
Laughing and nodding.
They're like, yes.
You're 30. You're such a 30-year-old.
You're such a 30-year-old, but I respect it.
All in all, this was not as... Everyone is saying worst musical. No, this is not that bad. This was an average movie.
I like the lyrics in this.
Yeah.
The lyrics were...
Oh, the songwriting.
The songwriting was top
I can't
notch.
knock the songwriting. Like, the way, like, it's describing, like, feeling, like, not a part. I was like, so this is how sad niggas feel? This is how niggas that care about their, like, what others think of them, how they feel? This must be the life of a lame nigga. Average movie.